Somewhere tonight, while you're asleep, a machine in a strip mall parking lot is going to take $4 from a stranger. Nobody will be there. No employee, no owner, no one watching. And in the morning, someone who has never met that stranger will be $4 richer. That's not a trick, and it's not passive income in the way the internet sells it to you. It's just a category of business almost nobody wants. So boring that ambitious people scroll straight past it, where the work has been handed to a machine or a piece of land, and the owner has been quietly removed from the transaction. Today, I'll show you 20 of them, and there's one simple test that separates a real one from a fake one, which I'll give you before we start, because without it, half this list would be a lie. Let me be honest with you first. None of this is effortless. Every one of these needs money to start and someone to service it, fix it, and collect from it. What they don't need is you, present, trading hours for the revenue. That's the whole distinction, and it's the only one that matters. So here's the test. If the business stops earning the moment you fall asleep, it doesn't belong on this list. If it keeps earning, it does. 1. Laundromats. Card-operated, unattended, open past midnight. The customer loads the machine takes the money, and the customer does the labor. You show up to collect and maintain. 2. Vending machines. 1 is a toy. 40 is a route. Stock them weekly, service them monthly, and they sell at 3 in the morning without asking permission. 3. Self-storage. 4 walls, a roll-up door, a padlock. People fill a unit, set up auto-pay, and then forget it exists, sometimes for years. You are paid monthly for holding boxes nobody visits. 4. ATM placement. You own the machine. Someone else owns the building, and every withdrawal pays you a fee. It's a vending machine where the product is cash itself. Notice what's happening already. Nobody in these first 4 has an employee. 5. Car washes. The express tunnel model runs on memberships now. Unlimited washes for a flat monthly fee. That's recurring revenue whether it rains, snows, or nobody shows up at all. 6. Coin-operated air and vacuum stations. The least glamorous object at any gas station. It sits there, it takes quarters, and it has no opinion about your weekend. 7. Ice vending machines. In hot climates, these run around the clock. Water goes in, ice comes out, cash goes in the box. And stay with me, because the next few are the ones almost nobody realizes are businesses at all. 8. Billboard leasing. You lease a patch of land beside a highway, put up a structure once, and businesses pay you monthly to hang their message on it. The land does nothing. That's the point. 9. Cell tower land leases. If you own land in the right spot, a carrier will pay you rent for a small square of it for decades on a contract. You are being paid for coordinates. 10. EV charging stations. Electricity flows, the meter runs, the payment processes automatically. It's a vending machine that sells electrons. 11. RV and boat storage lots. Gravel, fencing, a gate. Boats sit still for 9 months a year, and the owner pays you every one of those months for the privilege of them sitting. 12. Parking lots. Possibly the purest business ever invented. A rectangle of asphalt that charges by the hour and requires almost nothing from anyone. And from here the list gets stranger, because the last 8 barely look like businesses at all. 13. Arcade and claw machine routes. Placed inside businesses that already have foot traffic, you split the revenue with the host location and collect on a schedule. 14. Coin-operated pool tables and jukeboxes. Same model, older industry, still running in thousands of bars while the owners sleep. 15. Water refill vending stations. Common in dry regions. Customers bring their own containers, the machine dispenses, and the margins on filtered water are genuinely absurd. 16. Farmland leased to a working farmer. You own the dirt, someone else grows the crop, and you collect rent from land that has been doing this for 10,000 years. 17. Timberland. Trees grow whether or not you're paying attention. It's the slowest business on this list, and one of the only ones where the product literally increases in size while you're asleep. 18. Digital signage in high-traffic buildings. One screen, multiple advertisers, rotating slots. You sell the same square of wall several times over. Which leaves 2, and the last one on this list is the one serious investors quietly fight over. 19. Mobile home parks. You often don't own the homes, you rent the land underneath them. Residents own and maintain their own homes, and moving a mobile home is so expensive that almost nobody ever leaves. It's the stickiest tenant base in real estate on the lowest maintenance asset in it. And 20. Cold storage and small warehouse leasing. Businesses need somewhere to keep inventory. You provide the space, they provide everything else, and the lease pays regardless of whether anyone walks in. Now, step back, because there's a pattern in all 20, and it's the actual point of this video. Look at what's doing the work in every single one. It's never the owner. It's a machine, or a piece of land, or a contract. Those 3 things share one property that no human being has. They do not need to be awake. A vending machine has no schedule. Asphalt has no mood. A lease keeps paying through your holiday, your illness, your bad week. What you're really buying in every one of these businesses isn't a product. It's a substitute for your own presence. That's why they look so unglamorous. Nothing about them is impressive, because impressive usually means a person is performing, and the entire design here is to remove the person. And that's also why the competition stays so thin. These businesses have almost no story. There's nothing to post about owning a vacuum station. So, ambitious people who mostly want a business that says something about them walk right past and leave the boring, quiet, machine-shaped ones for whoever's willing to be unimpressive. So here's the thing to take with you. Don't start any of these because a video told you to. Do the small version instead. Pick the one that interested you most and go find out what a single unit actually costs and what it actually earns in a month. Not a guess, not a comment section, a real number from a real operator. Most people will never make that one phone call, which is the entire distance between watching a list like this and owning something on it. Because here's the part that should bother you slightly. Every business on this list was available to you yesterday. None of them are secret, none are new, and none required permission. The only thing standing between you and a machine that takes $4 from a stranger at 3 in the morning was that it was too boring to notice. Tell me in the comments which one you'd actually run, and subscribe, because next I'm putting one of these on the board and running the real math, number by number. I'll see you there.